Hey guys, I'm iAmEmmann and I'm here to show you how to care for your braids so that it lasts you weeks and weeks after you get it done. One thing some people fail to remember is that just because your hair is in a protective style means it's already protected and you don't have to do anything to it. But that's not the case. You actually do have to care for your hair while it's in its protective style to make sure that it stays healthy. Today we'll be working with a couple different items. Depending on how long your hair, your braids are, you need a longer tail. Some people call these the tails. Some people call this the tail. When I say tail right now, I'm referring to this. If you have a big head, you need a long tail, this tail. But if you have long braids, this is the part that you need. The part that hangs on your head, right? That falls to the back. You need a long one of those. We're also going to be using a bonnet. If you have a lot of hair, you need a bigger bonnet. And this is one of my biggest bonnets that I have. You need a bigger bonnet. I have hair growth oil. I have anti-itch oil, mousse. Then we have a hair tie. Now all those things are going to be used for different things. So let's get into it. Usually when my stylist is done with my hair, she adds all the mousse, the shine, the oil, and all that. So I'm going to start with once you're done with the hair appointment. Okay, so you get home, you're done with the hair appointment, you want to go to sleep. We're going to start with the do-rag. So this hair, you're going to put on your head after you tie it up. The reason I like to tie my hair up is so that it controls my hair. If I go to sleep with my hair untied, the braids are gonna be scrunched on the side of my head like this. And when I wake up, it's gonna be all crinkled. Don't want that. So you can either do 2 ties, 2 ponytails, or 1 ponytail, whatever you decide to do. I do 1 because I oftentimes don't know where my hair ties are. And I've just been doing 1 all my life. I just take my hair, pull it to the back, make sure everything is inside. You can just put it underneath another braid and then take the hair tie and wrap it around. I don't do it too tight because again, I'm not trying to get the crinkles in my hair. After that, take my do-rag. Everything is more or less tied down. And then just, do the thing with the do-rag. Now for the aesthetic of the video, we're just gonna make it look presentable, overlap nicely. Sometimes I take the ponytail out from being pressed down back here, kind of like this. I take it out and just leave it at the top so that, again, I don't want another dent in my hair. If I do that, I put a bonnet over so that there's definitely no chance of my hair getting out. Like so. Just make sure everything in the back is in. And then this type of bonnet, nothing escapes this. This bonnet does not come off my head. Nothing gets out. This thing is nice and tight, but it still doesn't give me a headache after I go to sleep. Now, when you wake up in the morning, you take the bonnet off, you take the do-rag off, right? Take all this off. Carefully take your hair tie off. And then you shake so it takes its proper place. And that's pretty much my whole nighttime routine. Like I said, just because your hair is in a protective style does not mean you don't have to do anything to keep it healthy. We're going to use 3 different things: an anti-itch oil, a hair growth oil, and vitamins. Now you have to figure out what vitamins you like to use, what vitamins work for you. I do have my ebook that is out right now, which goes a little bit more in detail as to what I use in my hair and the whole 9. So go check that out. The link is in the description. As for me, when I get my hair done, about a day to 2 days after, my hair starts getting really itchy. I start doing that whole patting thing. I start itching my hair and all that. That causes frizz. We don't want to do that. So I got an anti-itch and tension relief oil. It soothes dry, itchy, sore, and irritated scalp. So we have the anti-itch and tension, and then we have wild growth hair oil. I like to do this on different days of the week so that the anti-itch will work its magic and stop the itching in my hair. And then a couple of days down the road, I'll do the hair growth, which is part of my routine. It's part of my regular routine. It's essentially the same, but you basically follow your path. Ooh, wow. You follow the parts in your hair. Try not to drag the bottle along your part because the friction of the model against your hair is gonna start frizzing up your hair. I just like to pitter patter. Boom, boom, boom. Follow the path, follow the path. Okay, I think you get the point. I'm not gonna use any more of this because my hair is not itching. Hair growth oil. I apply this to my scalp and to my hair. Now, for the scalp, I do basically the same thing. This one is a little bit thicker. Follow your parts. If you have someone else that can help you with this, because I can't see the parts back here, then use them. But if you don't, then just gotta do what we gotta do, feel me? Do your best to just find the parts. Okay, whoa. If you didn't know, the microfiber towel against your hair is way better than any regular towel because it's way less friction against your hair. So if you don't have one, buy one now. The way I apply this with braids is differently from the way I apply it when I have a fro or when my hair is just out, because I would put this everywhere in my head when I have a fro. But right now I don't want to mess up my parts and have too much friction against my hair, which is going to cause frizziness. But to the ends of my hair, I just put some in my hand. I don't know if you could tell how thick it is. I have some in my hand and kind of like scrunch it. I don't want to drag. The main thing is preventing frizz. So I'm just going to kind of scrunch it. Scrunch, right? That's that. Now, I don't think there's any perfect way to do this. I don't think there's any one way that is right for everyone because everyone's hair is different. But I apply both of these oils once a week, about 3 to 4 days away from each other. Now, the last thing is about 2 to 3 weeks after getting your hairstyles done, you're going to need mousse. Why? Because your hair is going to start getting frizzy. As you can see, my hair is starting to get frizzy. It's about 3 weeks after. So mousse helps to tame those strays, those flyaways, and it just helps your hair look neat again. So this, I'm gonna shake it up. But a little bit goes a long way. So you scrunch this also. Do you guys remember how to do the do-rag? For this one, I don't tie my hair up. I just let the do-rag do its thing. That's one. Other side, that's 2. We're just gonna wait a few minutes and see how it comes out. Okay, let's see how this came out. It might still be kind of white some places because I usually spend about 20 minutes with it on. But this was like 10 minutes, so yeah. Do your shake and you're good to go. It might not look that different because my hair wasn't that bad from the jump, but that's basically that. Y'all, I hope you guys learned a lot. If you did, leave a like. Y'all, it's been real. It's been great. Always remember there's greatness in you, so go out there and be great. Peace out.